A Harvard MBA is among the most coveted. You do that, your life is sorted. Top job at a top company, six-figure salary, and a relentless climb up the corporate ladder. But maybe not anymore. Look at this new report on MBAs. 23% of Harvard students were jobless 3 months after graduating. We're talking about a top B school. Most Harvard students get jobs before graduation, yet 23% were jobless even after it. This number was 20% in 2023 and just 10% in 2022. So clearly things are getting worse. And it's not just Harvard. Most B schools in the US have the same story. At Northwestern Kellogg, 13% graduates were jobless in 2024. That is triple the number from previous years. At Chicago Booth, the same story. A career officer at Harvard summed it up best. Let me quote, "Going to Harvard is not a differentiator. You need the skills to back it up." And this wasn't always the case. In the past, the college was the skill. The hard part was getting into a top B school. After that, your career was sorted. But nowadays, that is not enough. Companies are looking for additional skills and talents. Consider McKinsey, one of the biggest consultancy firms in the world. In 2023, they hired 71 graduates from Chicago Booth. In 2024, they hired just 33. Experts say companies are also changing their hiring strategies. Earlier, they would target campus placements. Come, hire a lot, and go. But now companies do smaller, targeted rounds, that too around graduation. And we're seeing that in India as well. The top B schools here are the IIMs, the Indian Institutes of Management. Earlier, IIMs would report 100% placement in 2 or 3 days, but last year was a reality check. Even 2 months on, placement was not 100%. Only 3 out of 6 old IIMs had completed it, and just 1 out of the 15 new ones. What explains the situation? Mainly 3 factors. The first is artificial intelligence. Most jobs are being affected by the use of AI. Management ones are relatively more insulated, yet you can see the effect, especially in the financial sector. Firms like Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan and UBS have created AI platforms. These may not replace you entirely, but they do reduce manpower requirements. You need fewer people for the same jobs. That is the first factor, artificial intelligence. The second factor is oversupply. There are way too many MBAs in the market. India alone produces nearly 300,000 every year. Since 2010, India has set up 13 new IIMs. It's a simple rule of demand and supply. More supply equals less price. Which brings us to the final factor, the demand for specialization. That's what the Harvard official also said. You need the skills to back it up. Nobody wants a general manager anymore. They want something extra. Maybe expertise in digital marketing or data science or artificial intelligence. If MBAs have that, good. If they don't, firms can always hire undergraduates. You get the same specialty at a fraction of the cost. So in simpler words, MBAs need to change. If you're thinking about getting one, keep these things in mind. 1, an MBA alone is not enough. You will probably have to upskill over it. And 2, you should definitely think about specialized degrees with real job prospects. Don't blindly fall for the MBA craze. And 3, keep the costs in mind. A good MBA degree is among the most expensive. If you're taking a loan, there is a risk. Weigh all these factors before you jump on the MBA train.
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines, detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT, only on Firstpost.